Today is Sunday, June 19th, 2022, and has been some time since we last did an update on the COVID-19 situation in mainland China. So let us look at the most recent press briefings from the National Health Commission of the People's Republic of China, just to get an understanding of the situation. As of June 17th, there were 23 new cases in mainland China, 11 in Beijing, 6 in Inner Mongolia, 4 in Liaoning, and 2 in Shanghai. Beijing continuing to get that outbreak under control. The next day reporting just one case. Inner Mongolia reporting 5, 4 in Liaoning and 1 in Shanghai, and also showing that Inner Mongolia itself was also bringing its outbreak under control after having had reported dozens of new cases. And then most recently today, June 19th, 2022, just 5 new domestic cases on the mainland. A very good result for China's zero COVID strategy. No new cases at all in Beijing municipality. Very good result there. Only 3 new cases in Shanghai and 1 each in Inner Mongolia and Liaoning. So altogether, very good results. China's zero COVID strategy seeming to work decently well and bringing those case numbers back down to close to zero. Beijing not seeming to have any more concerns about that Heaven supermarket bar outbreak, which they say has been brought under control, and the fact that they're reporting no new cases does appear to suggest that it has been brought under control. Shanghai conducted more weekend COVID testing over the past few days and just found 2 new cases outside of quarantine. There was a potential super spreader event where a patron did go through the downtown financial district and later tested positive, but the Shanghai city government does say that this is controllable, and it appears that they have brought that under control too. So Shanghai, again, appearing to continue to hold the virus at bay, and potentially we are now at a point where Shanghai and Beijing are on the off-ramp and are exiting times where they need to continuously test their populations and fight back against the virus. That not being the case, though, most recently in Macau. Macau had previously been incredibly successful in having zero transmission of the virus. They hadn't recorded cases in months in Macau. Their vaccination rate improved significantly over the past couple of months in response to the outbreak in Hong Kong. People just worried about the potential for what happened in Hong Kong happening in Macau. Macau, though much more strict than Hong Kong, Macau has not had a significant outbreak ever. You can even see their total number of cases, 83 in Macau, or at least that's the reported number of cases, and they have had no deaths from the virus. But nonetheless, over the weekend, reporting 12 locally transmitted cases of the virus, and the city government immediately taking action, instituting a sort of quasi-lockdown, closing the public sector, closing schools, closing casinos, at least for the next 2 days through what I believe is Tuesday, June 21st. In order to stamp out this virus outbreak. You can see as well they're closing parks, museums, sport facilities, and whatnot, and that people leaving Macau must have a negative test before potentially entering mainland China so that the virus does not spread there as well. But nonetheless, Macau appears to be jumping into action very quickly. They will be doing citywide testing for all residents of Macau. And so it does appear that they probably have a good lid on this outbreak, on this virus, and that they, just like Beijing and Shanghai, will be able to bring it under control. So that is the most recent update from mainland China. Beijing and Shanghai bringing their outbreaks very quickly under control. Macau having an uptick in cases for the first time in a long time, but jumping into action very quickly. They know what happened in Shanghai, they know what happened in Beijing. They're trying to get ahead of the virus before the virus gets ahead of them. Anyways, that's the update on June 19th, 2022, and we'll continue to monitor the situation as it develops. Thank you.